The Robovac G30 Edge is a high-end, very capable addition to your home. However, it does have some limitations that may not work with your space. And in this video, I'm gonna cover those as well as give you guys my full review. But if you don't know who I am, my name is JDubb and I'm here to help you guys make a better tech buying decision. Now, if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my latest reviews. Now, with that said, let's check it out. Now here is the Robovac G30 Edge. Now as you can see, it has a very clean, sleek look. You've got some buttons up here on top located for easy manual controls. We got play pause, we got return to base, and we've got a spot clean mode as well as a Wi-Fi indicator to let you know that it is connected to your Wi-Fi network. A removable collection bin is easily accessible and simple to empty. The suction and bristles can also be removed, making cleaning and maintenance a minor hassle. And the edge sweeper brush that gives the G30 Edge its namesake works great as expected. The G30's smart pathing pattern provides total floor coverage, while 2 boundary strips are included in the package to place on the floor to keep the Robovac from going into any unwanted areas. Now the G30 Edge works great for hardwood floors, tile, laminate, and carpet. However, there are some floor covering surfaces that do give it a little bit of trouble. More on that in just a minute. Another great feature is the EufyHome Companion App, which at the end of a cleaning cycle will show you where the robot has cleaned and maybe some of the areas that it missed. If the Robovac dies or you've lost it, you can use Find My Robot feature to tell you where the Robovac is located in your home. Another super convenient feature that I found on this guy was that it automatically will go back to its charging base if it's low on battery, if it's done cleaning, or if you tell it to using the button on the device itself or in the EufyHome app. So now this thing cleans your house, then puts itself away. So you must be thinking there can't be anything else you could possibly ask for, right? And you'd be true, except there is one thing, and this is a little bit of foreshadowing: boundaries. So how did the Robovac G30 Edge actually perform when it came to cleaning? In comparison with other robot cleaners, it was surprisingly quiet. And as I always say, or someone out there I'm sure has always said, Robovacs are better seen, but not heard. The suction did a great job, even on the lowest setting. In my house, rice, cereal, cat food seemed to be its main source of work, and it handled them all with ease. In the areas we did allow the Robovac to clean, it did a perfect job. My wife and I were very satisfied. My wife even went so far as to say it's far more fun to be the supervisor than the worker bee. And honestly, I would have to agree. This thing does a really great job at cleaning up. The impact sensor that lines the front edge is effective, and if it does run into something, it does so gently. In fact, if they could talk, I would bet that my couch, chairs, coffee table, kids' toys, and people would be pretty thankful. The boundary strips do as designed. They keep the Robovac within set boundaries. However, in our home, there were more areas we wanted it not to go, but didn't have enough strips to fully protect those areas from the roaming bot. Now, as opposed to boundary strips, one of the main things we're starting to see nowadays is these virtual barriers. Now, one of the things that's kind of surprising to me is that the G30 Edge does map its progress, right? It knows where its boundaries are. I've mentioned that previously. You can see that information after a cleaning cycle in the app itself. However, it only stores that information for specifically that, just information. It doesn't turn that into any virtual barrier type of information. I would love to see them upgrade that technology so that this guy can remember where it can and can't go to bring it up to kind of the industry standard. Robovac's height was perfect for most of the house, but it did run into some difficulty in the main family room's couch. It needed a little help to get out of a few tight spots. This is again specifically why I would love to have that virtual barrier to be able to tell it not to go in that specific spot where the couch was. And you would say, well, why don't you just put some boundary strips there? Well, it's a really big couch and that would take a lot of boundary strips to kind of mark that space as a do not clean area, so it's not ideal. Now, one other thing that I did want to mention that I talked about previously is surfaces. If you have frilly rugs in your home and you don't have the boundary strips to protect them all, whoo boy, the Eufy G30 Edge does not like frilly rugs. I mean, you probably shouldn't expect it to, but it really has a hard time with those. So in short, just saying, if you have a lot of trouble areas in your home or you have an affinity to those frilly rugs like my wife does, you're gonna need some more strips to help protect those areas so the Eufy Robovac G30 can do its job and clean your house. Now, with that said, if boundary strips work for you, the G30 Edge is a fantastic Robovac. This thing, again, does cleaning really, really well. The price right now, there's a significant discount on Amazon. If you check the link down in the description below at the time of making this video, there's a pretty deep discount on this guy. In my opinion, if you can make this thing work for your specific space, this is probably one of the best, quietest Robovacs currently on the market. I would say I am extremely happy with this. I'm gonna work with these boundary strips a little bit more to see if I can get this thing more tuned to my space. But at the end of the day, this is a great RoboVacuum. I think the only limitations, again, are the fact that it isn't quite utilizing virtual barriers yet, but we're hoping to see maybe some upgrades to that potentially in the future, but who knows? We'll see. Time will tell on that one. But guys, as usual, I'm curious to hear what you think. Is there any questions that you have about the product that I didn't cover? Any concerns? Hit me up down in that comment section below. I try to reply to as many comments as I possibly can. But as usual, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next review.